People are like, Zima's mom doesn't care enough. Respectfully, raising a kid in New York is tough by itself. Raising a daredevil kid in New York, that's a whole different level of worrying right there. Because not that she's out late. You know she's out late doing something while she probably worried herself sick multiple times. You go to the doctor, they'll give you some stuff. You can't even be sad anymore. You ain't even got feelings anymore. And for some parents, it's almost is a relief to know you don't have to worry anymore. I mean, they're sad, they've been worried, but they're like, friends get locked up and they talk to their parents and they're like, at least I know where he's at. The worrying of something happened is over, and it's a sad thing, but some people are relieved they don't have to worry anymore.
She was just always there for me. Like, she was everything for me.
A little girl facing the biggest loss of her life. 11-year-old Miriam Miktarov tells me her 12-year-old sister Zemfira was her best friend.
We'd explore all NYC.
But when her mom saw this video on TV Saturday, her heart sank. With her parents' permission, Miriam spoke with me.
And I was like, look, that's her skateboard and that's her Coach bag, and I'm like, that's her.
The soon-to-be 13-year-old had been killed subway surfing in Brooklyn on a J train. It was 3 in the morning at the Marcy Avenue subway station. The 8th grader was with another girl, a 13-year-old, who Miriam says her sister recently met on social media. Friday night, the sisters were together at their home in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
She didn't talk to me because she got mad at me, so she kind of ignored me that night, which is kind of sad.
She says Zemfira snuck out of the house while the family was sleeping.
I feel like it's God's plan to take her. Like, what if he needs her really badly?
Miriam tells me her sister didn't talk much about subway surfing, insisting she would never do it. Her message to other young people?
I'm like, don't do it, because it's just not worth it.
A little girl trying to cope with such a tremendous loss.
My mom, she has this lady, and she was talking to my sister through the spirit box, and she's been sending a lot of messages to me like, don't miss me, don't cry, I hate to see you cry, so everything's okay, I'm happy, I'll come back soon.
She don't care, she never gets scared, like me. We go on an American roller coaster. She said, Zemfira, I'm not going, I'm too old. She said, listen, if you not go, you pussycat.
Hello, my lovelies. How are you guys doing? Let me hope you're doing great, and I hope God has blessed you and kept you for me. Thank you so much for your support, and please, you're welcome to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and guys, we are growing each and every day. You guys are fantastic. So guys, this video is heartbreaking because as you watched the interview of one of the mothers who just lost one of her girls, is being attacked right now on social media, on TikTok, because she didn't show emotions during the interview. Guys, we should be nicer, we should be good. You don't know what this woman is going through. Maybe she's putting on a show because of the interview. She wants to be strong. She wants to appear like she's strong. Actually, to me, we have different grieving styles, different grieving ways. We should let this lady rest and grieve her daughter in peace. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know how she grew up. You don't know her background. You don't know whatever she faced that made her like this, if any, or she's just putting on a show to be strong in public. We don't know what she's gonna react like after the interview. We don't know. We are quick to judge. We should have grace and patience. In such times, we should be praying for these people and not to just attack them and put them down. Is there anyone who wants to lose their child, their first girl, on top of that? No. We don't know what she's going through. And I love what this first gentleman said, that I don't know what it's like to raise a kid in New York City, but it must be crazy. That's one of the biggest cities. We don't know, so we shouldn't be so quick to judge. I want to know what you guys think about these reactions as you watch the whole video. And please let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Was she just nonchalant, she's just a wicked woman, or she's just in shock? She could even be in shock right now. She hasn't even started her grieving process. I want to know what you guys think as we finish up these reaction videos, and catch you in the next video. Bye. Rest in peace to the females who passed away subway surfing. I don't want to sound heartless. I don't want to sound like I'm a cold-hearted person, but what make you want to get on top of a moving train? What make you want to go subway surfing? What makes you, like, what possesses you to be like, oh, let's get on top of the train while it's moving? Like I said, rest in peace to them. They lost their life, but me personally, I don't feel bad for them. Like, teenagers be having brains, bro. Like, teenagers be having kids. They have brains. Like, they have brains. Like, and then it's like when they pass away, the mamas, when like the parents and the family, they want to sue MTA. Sue MTA for what? So, like, how you gonna sue me because your child want to get on top of a moving train? And then I keep seeing people saying, oh, it's because of the subway surfers. It's because of the game. When the subway surfers was hot, when I was their age, we never got on top of the train acting like that. We had common sense. Like, teenagers be having common sense. They might not, they common sense might not be that common, but they have brains, bro. Like, come on. And then I go on one of the girls' pages because I done got messy and stuff. I go on her page. This is what I see. They passed away 2 days ago or whatever. This was the beginning of September. So she not new to this. She is true to this. I don't know if that was the friend that passed away with her, but look at them just being dumb. They been doing this. Like, they been doing this. Like, they true to this. Like, this is the problem. This is the problem. Like, y'all fucked around, y'all found out. That's exactly what happened to them.
I've never spoken in any of my videos, but here we are, because people have become so desensitized to death. It's genuinely sick. Like, just sick. I seen a video of those 2 girls' dead body on top of the train that they died on. And I was like, wow, this is a really intense video to just casually be out there. So I read the comments, and this is the comments. Am I missing something? Like, did they do something that I'm unaware of? Because I'm pretty sure they were innocent 11 and 12-year-olds. I was doing some pretty dumb shit at 11 and 12 that probably could have got me killed. I thought that was universal. I thought empathy was actually universal. Should really dig deep to find some. Because why do we have remorse for the people whose train got delayed and not the dead children? Why are we attacking their family and their character? Like, what? Let's go back to the basics. If you don't have anything nice to say, please don't say it at all, because you look really weird.
You know the 2 little girls that was found unalive on the subway cars early in the week in Brooklyn, New York? So have you all seen the video of one of the girls' mother? Miss Natalia Rudenko is the mother of Zyma. Otherwise, her real name is Zemfira, but she goes by Zyma. Did you all see the video of her mother, Miss Natalia? So Miss Natalia is reporting that she was basically fully aware of her daughter doing these acts, or these really dangerous acts. So what I'm very, very curious to know is it okay that her mother is just saying almost kind of nonchalantly that, oh, that's just how my daughter was? Let me back up. First of all, again, my condolences are to Miss Rudenko and her family, and Lord knows to the child Zyma, who's unalived, who was only age 12. So back to the mother. She was clearly acknowledging that she knows that her daughter goes on bridges and tunnels and all of these places to do these wild stunts. She admitted that she was aware of her daughter having multiple social media accounts. So I feel a little conflicted. Like, are you saying that it's okay? Like, I don't understand. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about the grieving per se, because I've seen many comments, folk, where people say there's a cultural difference because they're apparently from a different country. That's not what I'm really referring to. But even if you are from a different country, and this is the main question, even if you are from a different country, is it just okay to be okay with your 12-year-old child doing these outlandish stunts, these dangerous acts just for social media followings and all of that? Like, is that okay? Like, again, my heart goes out to the mother and to the mother of the other child who's 13. But is that okay? I'll be honest with you. For me, it's a little disturbing.
The 12-year-old girl that was subway surfing, 𝙬𝙤𝙤𝙤, her mother doesn't give a fuck about her. Her mother was smiling in the interviews, yada, yada, yada. You guys have to stop thinking that because someone is not grieving the way you want them to, that one, that they don't give a fuck, or two, that it's any more easier for them than it would be for any of us. That's not true. One, we're talking about a Ukrainian Slavic woman. These women are tough as nails. I live in Coney Island. My neighbor on this side of my wall is Russian, and my neighbor on this side of the wall is Ukrainian. I worked around all Ukrainian and Russian women for 2 years straight. I was the only Hispanic woman in that whole home care agency. And it was a small home care agency, so we all worked very closely together. I learned a lot from them. All you gotta do is do one Google search, growing up Slavic. It's cold in Russia. The food is bad. Imagine growing up in survival mode your whole life. And not only that, that doesn't take away from the pain of losing a child. I feel like her mother is not looking for no one to blame because she knew who her daughter was. A lot of people whose kids died from subway surfing immediately are looking for someone to blame. They want to sue MTA, they want to sue New York City, they want to look for every possible, New York City didn't put up barriers. And of course, yeah, they should have done that, but ultimately, you got to put the blame on, you got to take accountability on yourself and your kid. She's not looking for nobody to blame because she knew who her daughter was. She had a premonition. She told her daughter plenty of times, I see the shit that you do. I see you climbing the bridges. I see you riding the trains and going underneath the trains. Stop doing that. But when it's 3 in the morning and you're fast asleep in your house, in your room, in your bed, and your kid is sneaking out, what control do you have over that? That lady had a premonition that something would happen to her daughter. But that don't take away from the pain that she's going through. That doesn't mean that she doesn't care about her daughter. And then it's like, I have a 9-year-old. I still have another daughter to take care of and make sure that she don't die from doing some dumb shit like this too. Because 𝙬𝙤𝙤𝙤 used to take her little sister on urban explorations with her. The little girl said it in her interview. I'm gonna miss exploring New York City with my sister.